Bro, I've been living in Japan for 15 bombokla years, man. Of course I speak Japanese. Yet I still have conversations like, 日本どれぐらい住んでんの ?15 年くらい住んでますね。はい。日本語むずいやろ。勉強頑張ってな。応援しとるわ。Oh, you talking about the language that we're having a full-ass conversation in right now? What part of 15 years makes you think I'm still in the learning phase? This has happened to me an insane amount of times. It feels like no matter what, it just doesn't click in some people's brains that this foreign-looking ass nugget can comprehend just as much Japanese as they can. Oh yeah, I got restricted on TikTok when I said the N-word, so from now on I'll try to use the word nugget instead. Growing up in Japan has been interesting, for me to say the least, especially considering the fact that people see me and go black. I have a lot of stories to share and I honestly didn't know where to start, so I decided to make a series called Growing Up in Japan as a Blasian, alongside some day-to-day story times I have that I want to share with you guys. And in this part 1 video, I'm going to talk about times people assumed I couldn't speak Japanese. When you live in Japan and you look like this, people are going to assume you don't understand the language at all. Like, I'm not even kidding. One of the most occurring bullshit I have to deal with be them annoying ass high schoolers who don't know how to shut the fuck up and mind their own business. あいつ髪の毛やばくね？めっちゃ肌黒いやん。ボビーオロゴンかよ。あ、もしもし？あの映画バリおもろかったよな。マジ死ぬほど笑ったわ。Yeah, I understood that. It's annoying most of the time, but it also creates some funny and also a bit awkward situations I've experienced, which I'm about to share with you. I had a friend back in high school. I'll refer to her as Diana. She was a new student. She didn't speak any Japanese other than konnichiwa or arigato. No idea where she got that American accent. One day in class, a man walked in mid-lecture and introduced himself as the translator. Okay, buddy. I don't know how common it is for other countries, but when foreign students come to school, they almost always have a translator for the student if they don't speak Japanese. I had one too, but that's a story for later. Let me talk about how this man pulls up a chair and looks at me. Bro, I closed my eyes just sitting there like this nigga about to be dead wrong. My name is Takeshi. I am your translator. It's nice to meet you, Diana-san. Ah, 小物です。Diana 後ろの席です。When I tell you, that shit was so fucking embarrassing, bro. Imagine being told you gotta translate for a student, Japanese to English. Then you go to the class, you spot the one most non-Japanese looking one, a nugget, and they introduce themselves with the most Japanese name you have ever heard in your life. Just for context though, I have a Japanese name. Like up to this very day, I still get surprised looks whenever I introduce myself. So I understand, but like you could at least ask the teacher and have him point to the seat. I don't mind the extra help, but I think she needs it more than I do. There was also that one time when I was working at the convenience store a few years back, and this one customer walked up to my register. いらっしゃいませ。お預かりいたします。お袋はどうなさいますか？バッグ、please. 袋ですね。かしこまりました。温めはどうなさいますか？タバコ。シガレット、please. Oh my god. I'm speaking Japanese, bitch! Oh my god. My name tag is literally in Japanese. Do you not see it? Are you blind and deaf? Bro, I was so done. I just packed up his stuff and gave it to him, man. I can't even blame him. You know what? It's fine. This happens to me no matter where I work. There was also a time I was on register duty on my recent job, and the customer would just reply to me using this really bad English when they were clearly speaking Japanese to their friend a few seconds ago. Please. I genuinely can't understand half of what you're saying. Please stop. It's insulting for some people. Actually, it's insulting for me. I'm one of those people. There's a reason why we keep replying in Japanese, regardless of your attempts to speak English. I'm really sorry, but it's true. Okay, the next one might be the worst one yet. I went to go get a test. I forgot the name of it, but it's a test to see if you have COVID or not. It was my first time going to the hospital alone and I was scared. So I was standing there looking around, just very confused about how I get to the part where I actually get the test. And to any of you wondering, I had already walked up to the receptionist to ask her what I was supposed to do, and she told me to wait. Okay. Girl had me waiting for 20 minutes, dog. How long are you expecting me to stay here? As I was considering leaving, this woman walks up to me and says, "Hello, may I help you? You need to buy a ticket at the machine over there." And she pointed at the vending machine in the corner. So I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I bowed to her and went to the machine, bought the ticket, then turned around to head to the receptionist. Okay, let's go. Is she taking a test too? はい、お二人ご一緒ですか？いえ、この子ちょっと日本語がわからないみたいなんで通訳します。ああ、そうなんです ではテストの受け方についてご説明いたしますので、通訳の方お願いいたします。Bro, this woman was there butchering the whole translation. I kid you not. She low-key lucky I actually understood what the receptionist was saying. I had to sit through that whole conversation pretending I did not understand a word of Japanese, bro. I wanted to end it all. Oh my f***ing god. Get me out of here! Now for today's unrelated story. Okay, when me and my sister were still in elementary school, we couldn't speak Japanese yet, so we also had a personal translator. Our translator happened to have the most horrendous Japanese accent known to mankind. I was not able to understand a word that she was saying, and as a 10-year-old, I got frustrated pretty quickly and pretty easily, and I would go home and complain to my mom. My sister would do the same as well. The reason why I didn't like her wasn't just because of the accent, it was also because she was condescending towards us. Our Japanese wasn't very good, to be honest, but our comprehension was pretty decent. Yet she will still explain stuff to us as if we were stupid. It really got on our nerves and we did not like her at all. After a good while of complaining, I noticed she stopped coming at some point. I didn't really remember why, so I went to ask my mom. Mind you, the audio is pretty shitty. I asked her if we could record. She said yes, and she was a little too shy, so I had to record when she was least expecting it, so she's pretty far away from the mic, and I'm on my phone, so please bear with me. なんかあれ覚えてる Do you remember we had like a translator? 女の人その人って結局なんかどうなったか覚えてるその先生って通訳の先生やろそう週に2回来る人やろそう小学校の時のちょっと英語が上手な人にしてもらえませんかって頼んで Because you didn't understand what I mean that's the point of having a translator, right? だからそれやったら通訳なしで授業を聞いてた方が日本語の勉強になるからもう通訳の人いらないですそれでおらんくなったんか先生の話も聞いてこっちの先生の意味わからん英語も聞いてこれって英語なのみたいな感じSpeaking English? What kind of English? Okay, so apparently my mom asked for a new translator after that because we would complain so much. I don't really remember getting a new translator though. Keep in mind, this was like a decade ago. I was still a child. I was being a brat. I don't want to see any comments being like, oh, you're so mean. I was like 10. So that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And oh, I went to America to see my friends and I had so much fun. Oh my god. So my next few videos are probably gonna be about America. Yes, there's multiple videos because I want to talk about everything that happened. Oh, and look at this cool shirt I got. I got a few shirts at Hot Topic. Hot Topic is so cool, bro. Oh my god. Did you know they had jugs of milk in Walmart? Jesus. Real actual jugs, not this. This! It's humongous. How do you guys finish that? I have mad respect for you guys. Y'all living the dream for real. I want to live in America. I also learned some Valley Girl accents, so maybe I'll use it in my future videos. Who knows? Anyways, see you in my next video. Bye!
I'm literally craving right now.